Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be showing you um, how to identify your VZ on the XY axis diagram, because I've noticed that a lot of people do not know what a VZ is. First of all, just like where we are starting right now, look at this. Before I start explaining this, let me put it properly. See this? That 4 blue and 5 blue, they don't form a VZ. A VZ is a level that is created. A VZ is a level. Wait, let me do this. A VZ is a level that is created by a 1 unit difference between two numbers of the same color. Listen to that. A VZ is a level that is created by a 1 unit difference between two numbers of the same colors, and those numbers must be even and odd. They cannot be odd or even. So let me give an example. Here's a 11, right? Then you have let me give you a good example. I will start with the red numbers, right? Let's say you have 4 here and 3 here, right? That's for that's what happens in the red numbers. And then we've got another one here. Let me use a different color. Let me use black. This is black. We have black here, right? That's your level. Then this is for the blue numbers. I hope this makes sense. You've got 4 here and 3 here. This is your VZ, and this as well. It's your VZ. So you cannot be having something like this. Cannot be having something like this, 4 red here and 5 blue here. Then you call this a VZ. No, this is not a VZ. This is not the VZ. So if you see this, if you use this as your VZ, know that it's wrong. The VZ should be like this one and this one, right? It's that easy. So let's go to our chart and check how do we identify this. And then after formation of this VZ, or after identifying this VZ, you'll find that you have a shape like this. Let me show you. You have a shape like this or like this, right? A VZ could be here or here. Anyway, you see, could be like that, or it could have a formation like this. Then you have this is your VZ. Same things apply everywhere. This is for up, right? And then even this is for up. This is for down, right? This is up. This two, this one and this one. And then this is for down, right? And then another one for down. It's gonna look like wait a minute. It's gonna look like this, like this. It's gonna look like this. That's how your VZ is normally created. In fact, all the time, it's always like that, right? So I'm gonna show you some of the bad examples that people use as their VZ. First thing first, we're gonna start here. You see here, you cannot use this as your VZ. Let me see, call this. See here. See what is happening here. We have a screenshot. That I cannot use this as your VZ here. Between 5 and 4, you have something like this. You have a 5 here and a 4 here, and this normally it's for up, right? It's for up, right? So the reason why you don't consider that VZ, it's because it did something like this. Remember what I just showed you? I hope you guys are not skipping anything. If you skipping, you will miss all the points that I'm raising here, so that you have a better understanding of what I'm talking about. You see, as I was saying, you have this. Remember what I said? I said if a VZ appears for maybe a bad up signal, you'll have something like this. You'll have something like this. This side, it's a bit higher, right? Meaning, if you put this is a 5, and then this is a 4, right? This is for up. But here in this example here, we have something different, right? We have something like this. We have this. It's doing this, then this, then your VZ is somewhere here. Meaning you've got a 4 and a 5. You see? Then it comes back to comparing these two. This and this are not the same. They're not the same. You see? Even though they're here, there's a VZ, but still it's not the same as this. It's not the same as that. You see? That's the other mistake that a person can make. I see. So we need to take note of everything that I say here, so that even the screenshot that I'm gonna send in the channel, they're gonna make sense to you. Because I saw someone send this, I hope they understood. I think it was Philip, but he uses something different. Let me show you what he normally uses. Okay. And another thing which is also important is that your VZ, always have this in mind. Your VZ, or the whole strategy, this strategy, it's the most important things that you should consider. The strategy is based around this. It's trend plus your VZ. Trend plus your VZ, right? This is where the strategy revolves. The first thing you need to understand is your trend. Then after defining your trend, then you check, is your VZ in confluence or in agreement with what the trend is doing. Then if yes, then you combine these two. Then this will give you a good signal, right? You'll have a good signal. Always remember that. Bear this in mind. Combine your trend with the VZ. If you're gonna use the trend alone, right, make sure that you understand your pressure rule. Make sure you understand your pressure rule, right? If you're not gonna use the VZ, right? So yes, let's go show you maybe a very good example, right? Let me a very good example show you. look at this. You see here, we first defined the trend, like I just said not so long ago. We first defined the trend. You see what is happening here? This is an uptrend. It goes 5, 3, 0, 6, right? But check, look carefully. After this 6 blue, 7 appears. Then it changes the trend. It brings it back down, right? So then it starts rising. It starts rising again here. Here. It starts rising again. It goes 7, 4, 3, then 0. Remember, 3 red, 3 red is greater than 0 blue, right? Meaning this trend, it may look like it's rising in the red numbers, right? But when it gets to the blue numbers, it goes to the blue numbers with a small number, which doesn't break the last number, which is 3 here, right? Meaning this thing is still down, right? If this was gonna be an up, if it had done this, let's say maybe it says 3 as you can see there, then after this 3 appeared a number that is greater than this 3 red, let's say in the blue maybe appeared 4, only a number above this 3 red can change the trend and make it an uptrend, right? Like as you've noticed here, right? That's a good uptrend, but it changed because of this. Then it started rising again, 7, 4, 3, 0 blue. Then it's still a downtrend. Then after that, let me erase all of this. After that, look, this is so beautiful. After this is your downtrend, right? Then after that, a VZ forms here between 7 and 8. Then we'll go back to a revision where the video started. You see this where the video started. You have this pattern here, something like this, right? I hope you guys are paying attention to this. You have a 7 and let me put the correct color. You have a 7 red. You have a 7 red and 8 red, right? This 8 red here broke below the VZ level, and remember your VZ is formed between two numbers with 1 unit difference, and here we have a 7 and 8. There's 1 unit different, and it broke below. Then this is a bed down. You bed down here. Remember, trend plus VZ, it's a good signal. This is a combination that you should know. That gives you a good signal. Okay, let's check. Did this go as we expected? Let's see. Then, meaning it's gonna skip 2 numbers first, which will be 8 and 1, right? Then we draw a straight line from 1, right? We go to our this is our worm. For those who internet, this is a worm, and then this is the x-axis diagram. This is what we use to analyze, right? So we draw a straight line from 1. You see, look at this. So I hope that is straight enough. you'll see that and then most of the time when you on rise and fall, there's this option cause that call it says you have to tick it. It's a box. It says allow equal, something like that. Let's say in case where your ticks come to the level of entry, right? So you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? It's somewhere. It's at the level of entry, just like this line here. You see, it came back to the level of entry, meaning this was a good signal. You see here from 1 going all the way, it ended at 4. Then this was a successful trade. It's that easy, guys. There's no need to complicate this. Okay, let's go on with showing more examples, because now I'm explaining a lot of things at once, so it might get confusing for other people. Let's see. Let's go forward. Let's go forward. Let's go forward. You see, someone here would have made a mistake here. Wait a minute. Here, someone would have made a mistake around here and say there's a VZ there. Here, between 6 and 7, right? Someone would have said there's a VZ there. Then they enter an up. They enter up, the bet up, I mean. Then check what happens. It means 3 and 2 would have been out. Then you draw a straight line here. Then it would have ended at 7. Then you okay, like I was saying, guys, if you had entered an up because you took a wrong pattern right here, here. Wait a minute. Here, you took a wrong pattern here. Remember what I said. You don't take a pattern like this, right? Then the numbers that are forming a VZ, it's 7 and 6, right? Then you have a VZ level here. You don't take this. You don't take this kind of signal. It's a wrong signal. Alright, this thing would have gone down. Then you come to me and say, this didn't work. How come? You see? It's because it's either you skipped what I'm trying to explain to you guys here, or you are not participating, or you're not asking questions, right? So, and you're not, and the other thing that is more important, it's to practice, guys. Keep on practicing. The more you practice, the better you get at this, right? I hope that is clear. Let's go check another example. And then there's a pattern that I'm reluctant to show at the moment, which is this one here. This one here. Here. You see this? It says 2 red. It starts with 2 red, then it ends with 3 blue. It's rare for this to happen. It doesn't happen most of the time, right? And these numbers, they are connected with 1 unit. You see, from here there's 1 unit difference. Let me show you. From here there's a 1 unit difference, and here there's a 1 unit difference, right? Then here 2 red gets cancelled by 2 blue, and then what else, 3, let me do this, 3 red gets cancelled by 3 blue, right? Meaning this is an uptrend, it's going up. Just by just using those 4 numbers, you don't need any other digit. Just by using those 4 numbers, you know that this thing is going up. Okay, let's check let's check where it goes. It was gonna skip 4, 7, then it starts showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look where your trend would have ended. It would have ended higher. Then it is indeed a bet up, right? It's that simple, right? Okay. I hope that makes sense, guys. Then another VZ pattern. Look at this. This is so beautiful. You see what the trend did here. 7, 4, then to 9. It broke all the way down to the last odd number, right? You have to think, right? It went all the way down to the last odd number, which was 9 red, right? Then after 9 red, it starts rising. It goes straight to the blue, right? That should tell you that here this thing is changing direction at this level, right? Then it goes to 9 blue, to 2 blue, I mean. Then after 2 blue, it comes back down to 2 red, right? Then after 2 red, it starts going up. This thing is already telling you that this thing is going up. We're going high here, right? Then when you check here, it goes all the way up to 6 blue, 8 blue, 0 blue. Then it comes back to 1 red. Then look at what we're having in the red zone. We're having this. We're having 9, 2, 1. What does this mean? This thing is going up. You see, it's going up. In other words, the red numbers are reducing, meaning this implies that the blue numbers are overdue, right? So then after seeing this pattern, you have this. You see, your VZ is always your friend and the trend. Then you have a VZ here. Then you know that this thing is going up. Remember, trend plus VZ, or trend plus pressure rule, right? Then here's what we're gonna have here. Let me show you where this goes. Look at this. We are here. Our main focus is here. Then we have a VZ here, right? Then it would have skipped this one, 5 and 0. Then it would start plotting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright? Then you go to your chart, you draw a straight line from this point here, from 5. You draw a straight line, sorry about that. You draw a straight line. You see that this thing went all the way up. You see? You know, this thing is so easy, guys. Like, you know, I could go on the whole day, but I don't want you to end up sleeping while watching my videos. I just want to make these videos short as possible so that I cover more information in detail. I think this should be it. Then if there's still people who are unclear, I will make more videos about the VZ. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was beneficial and you learned a lot about VZ. And remember, the most important thing is that trend plus VZ. This is what you use. And then trend plus pressure rule. This is our pressure rule. These are your friends. These are your friends. These guys are your friends, right? So thank you again. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe for more content, and also hit that notification bell so that whenever I post a video you are notified, right? So thank you guys.